But what I remember about this particular man, he gave me a towel. Kind of at the end of the service, he gave me a towel, and he said, "Put this under your bed when you sleep." And then he goes to say, "This is not witchcraft." So, of course, me being young and naive, that's exactly what I did. Now, the pastor that I was under at the time, because of course that was just a service that I went to, but the pastor that I was under at the time said, "Hey, this is, witchcraft. We need to get rid of this. You need to break covenants and curses with this and break these agreements." So that's exactly what I did. But I have no idea what that could have done to my life. And then I want to say this. I remember began to see certain visions. And around that time, I really had a desire for God. But I remember seeing certain visions. And these certain visions that I was seeing may look like they was of God, but it could not have been. It could have been a different spirit for which I received. I remember as they placed their hand on my stomach and just began to it was like the way that this dude was literally just continue to lay his hands on me and continue.
My goodness.
He was kind of just making sure, hey, everybody, look at this dude. Look what I'm like. It was something, and I can tell the devil had to been speaking to this dude to say, hey, this man got a calling on his life.
My goodness.
Like, we need him on our side.
God forbid.
And I could have been so, in deception. And but God, knowing like, no, this is my son. I chose him. Get your hands off him, devil.
In Jesus'
name. Of course, when I began to pray and when I began to seek the face of the Lord, of course, things began to break and things began to come out of me in Jesus' name. So that's why it's so important that be careful of people just laying their hands on you. You don't know what they imparting in you. You may think you seeing visions from the mighty God, but you could be seeing vision from the devil. You have no idea. You may just say, I have a prophetic gift. God is giving me this gift. You have no idea what you receive. You have no idea what you're seeing.
My goodness.
Because these people laid their hand on you. They didn't tell you this, but they laid their hand on you and you received a spirit of divination.
My
a
goodness.
Python spirit.
And they're always going to tell you it's not witchcraft.
Right.
They want to make sure, because in your mind, God is probably going to be speaking to you, don't do this, it's witchcraft. Yep. Then they want to confuse you and manipulate you by telling you it's not witchcraft.
You know what's funny? I'm sorry. You know what's funny? I remember